Hello everyone, it's Annie, and today I'm here with another 5-star predictions video. So today I have about 5 or 6 books that I'd like to talk to you about, and they're all sci-fi, maybe 1 or 2 fantasies, and they're all books that obviously I think I'm going to love. Most of them are queer, and I just can't wait to read all of these, so I'm going to make them a priority in 2022. So first, we have The Traitor Baru Cormorant, and I am so excited for this book. One of my friends highly recommended this to me. It is a book that deals very heavily with themes of colonialism and also homophobia. The main character is a lesbian, which really makes me want to read it. And it just sounds absolutely amazing. I got this from second sale really recently because I could not wait. The blurb sounds like intense. The Empire of Masks is coming, armed with coin and ink, doctrine and compass, soap and lies. They will conquer Baru's island, rewrite her culture, criminalize her customs, and dispose of one of her fathers. But Baru is patient. She'll swallow her hate, prove her talent, and join the masquerade. She will learn the secrets of the Empire. She'll be exactly what they need, and she'll claw her way high enough up the rungs of power to set her people free. This sounds like everything I could ever want, and I know this is not a trilogy, but it's going to have 4 books, and I really hope I love this so I can get all the content. Then we have Crown Chasers, which is a YA sci-fi that is also LGBT, and it centers on this main character who is the daughter of an emperor, I believe, but she doesn't want to follow in their footsteps and rule the empire. She wants to go and explore the universe in her own spaceship. So, however, let me read you the twist. When Alyssa, the main character's uncle, becomes gravely ill, his dying wish surprises everyone. Instead of naming her as his successor, he calls for a crown chase, the first in 7 centuries. Representatives from each of the prime families, including Alyssa, are thrown into a race to find the royal seal, which has been hidden somewhere in the empire. The first to find the seal wins the throne. Very interesting stuff. It just looks so good. Look at the cover. I mean, it's sci-fi. I'm gonna probably like it. It sounds awesome. It's gotten really good reviews, and I just can't wait. I'm very excited to read this. And we have A Light from Uncommon Stars, which is just something that I have been really wanting to pick up since it came out. First of all, the cover is gorgeous. Love it. Just love everything about it. This follows, I believe, a transgender protagonist, which is awesome, and it is so unique. Like, the blurb for it is just so really creative and kind of whimsical. So it says that it is a joyful adventure that centers around the lives of 3 women. One of them, named Shizuka, made a deal with the devil. To escape damnation, she must entice 7 other violin prodigies to trade their souls for success. She's already delivered 6. When Katrina, a young transgender runaway, catches Shizuka's ear with her wild talent, Shizuka can almost feel the curse lifting. But in a donut shop off a bustling highway, Shizuka meets Lantron, retired starship captain, interstellar refugee, and mother of 4. Shizuka doesn't have time for crushes or coffee dates, but Lan's kind smile and eyes like stars might just redefine a soul's worth. Ooh, okay. Like, tell me that prompt doesn't just suck you in. Oh, I love it. I love the cast of characters that it has, the diversity, the music plus sci-fi elements in it. I just cannot wait to read this, and I'm actually kind of surprised at myself that I haven't picked it up yet. But I tend to kind of hesitate to pick up my 5-star predictions because I'm just worried that, like, what if I don't like them as much as I think I will? But I don't think I'll have a problem with this. So the next book is The Grace of Kings by Ken Liu, and I am a little bit surprised with myself because this is quite high fantasy, but I've heard such amazing things about this trilogy. I think it's a trilogy of the Dandelion Dynasty, and It sounds really interesting. I've heard it described for people that are interested in political intrigue in their books, which is something that I definitely really like. I really love politics in my fantasy and sci-fi world, so I think if this does indeed have that, then I will probably like it. It centers on charming Kunigaru, a bandit, and stern, fearless Mata, the son of a deposed duke. They seem like polar opposites, yet in the uprising against the emperor, the two quickly become the best of friends after a series of adventures. Ooh. Once the emperor has been overthrown, however, they each find themselves the leader of separate factions. Okay, interesting. So yeah, it says for fans of intrigue, intimate plots, and action. Okay. It sounds interesting. It sounds like we're going to get a lot of really cool character exploration and character work. I'm always interested in that. So I really hope this is good. It is very long. So I don't know when I'll get to this, but hopefully within the next year. So next we have Foundry Side, which is kind of an interesting mix between fantasy and sci-fi, I believe, and I've heard that the magic system in this book is really, really interesting, like one of the best that people have read, so I'm really interested in that, and people who I trust have recommended it, so there you go. It is set in a city that runs on industrialized magic, and a secret war will be fought to overwrite reality itself. Sansia, I think is how you pronounce their name, is a thief, and a damn good one. Her latest target, a heavily guarded warehouse on Tivan's docks, is nothing her unique abilities can't handle. But unbeknownst to her, she's been sent to steal an artifact of unimaginable power, an object that could revolutionize the magical technology known as scriving. Now someone in the houses that control this magic wants her dead, and the artifact for themselves. To have a chance at surviving, she will have to marshal unlikely allies, learn to harness the artifact's power for herself, and undergo her own transformation. Okay, you've convinced me. Like, industrialized magic sounds very, very interesting. Sounds a little bit suspiciously like steampunk, but I don't think I've ever seen this series described as steampunk, so I think we're safe. I don't know, something about this just really, really draws me in and makes me want to read it. And I think I'm going to give it 5 stars. So we'll see when I pick it up. Okay, so the last but certainly not least book on this list is To Like the Lightning by Ada Palmer. I can't wait to read this. This sounds like something I would absolutely love. It has 4 books. I believe the 4th book is going to come out sometime soon, and it is a sci-fi series that does really, really interesting political things, and I believe it is also queer. I think that's what my sister said. I look at the cover. It's gorgeous. Okay, this gives me ancillary justice vibes, which we all know I love, and it kind of gives me a memory called Empire, which we all know, of course. I also love that. That is my favorite book of all time. But the blurb is extremely long and complicated, and to be quite honest, I don't actually understand a lot of what it says. So I'm going to read you this sample plot that I found. Set in the year 2454, the novel is a fictional memoir written by Mycroft Canner, a brilliant, infamous, and paroled criminal who often serves the world's most powerful leaders. Mycroft frequents the Senior Weeksbooth home, at which an important stolen document has been planted. The mystery of why it's been stolen and by whom serves as the focal point, which draws many different characters vying for global power and peace into involvement with the family. Meanwhile, Mycroft tries to protect and conceal a child named Bridger, who has the power to make the unreal world. Doesn't that just sound so intriguing? Like, there's a mystery at the center of it, and such intrigue and politics, and it sounds really good. Again, the blurb on the back is really complicated. It says that Bridger can effortlessly make his wishes come true and bring inanimate objects to life. Interesting. So the setting of this book, I'm just going to keep talking about it. The setting of this book is something that really draws me in. It says that the story is set in a hard-won utopia built on abundance, but also on mandatory systems of labeling all public writing and speech. What seems to us as normal gender distinctions are now taboo, and most of the world's population is affiliated with globe-girdling clans of the like-minded, whose endless competition is managed by all-powerful technocrats. Wow. Seems like there's going to be a lot of interesting world building in this, and that is what I love to see in books, so definitely a 5-star prediction. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know down below if you've read any of these books, and please give me your thoughts on them, your honest thoughts. I'd really like to know. And thank you so much. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe to my channel for more bookish videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!